Hello friends, it is your friendly neighborhood Reza. I am here on Friday, October 21st. We've got 10 days left to Halloween, so we'll be unboxing the Countdown to Halloween Advent Calendar today. We're going to do day number 10 today. Very excited. We're halfway through, and I hope that you've enjoyed some of the things that I've shown you how to do the last few days. And let me remind you what the box looks like, or if you're new to these unboxing videos. They are all carefully and beautifully wrapped in these little packages, marked by day. And I have been keeping the bags because they're really great for like trick-or-treating and giving out to kids and stuff, or even copying for Manny inspiration, which I did last year, actually. I think I remember doing that. I do think it is day 10 though, and this was right here, so it's getting easier to find the day. So let me put the box away for now, and then we'll get a peek at it tomorrow at the same time. Alright, so I have, it looks like a little skull, maybe, with the witch hat. I don't actually know. His face is covered. So, but I am going to grab some scissors to make this a little bit quicker. Thank you for joining me, everybody. Let's see. Oops. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, so this is the greatest face. Somebody's very excited it's Halloween. Or hungry. I hadn't actually thought of that. Anyway, so I like this bag especially. And I would totally put a witch's hat on a ghosty. Alright, so let's see what is in our little wrapping today. I think I'm just going to save some time, because when I opened the Naps and Nails bottle of nail polish, I took way too long. I'm just going to do this. Okay, it looks like today we've got MoYou London Nail Lacquer Classic Lipstick. So, let's see. Now, I've only ever seen MoYou London's nail polish. Oh, this is like a warmer red. A little less, like, intense. And I am going to see if it stamps, just to find out. I've done some nail stands. I don't think that they match this red necessarily, but you know what? It's pretty cool. I do like the short bottle and the brush. I do actually like this. So let's see how this goes down. I'm going to use the tape trick. This is a polish that I got from the polish pickup a little while ago, so it's not available like commercially right now, but I do encourage patronizing the polish pickup, because I didn't even put that tape on straight. Look at that. That's terrible. Or does I get it right? I don't know. Let's just hope for the best, shall we? Oops. I'm trying to use the viewfinder to aim my brush, but I don't think that actually worked very well. Let's see. There we go. We've got a bit of a French tip sort of a look. So that's a very opaque polish. Let's see how it stamps. I have a bunch of MoYou London, since this is a MoYou London polish. I have a bunch of MoYou London plates here, so I'm just going to kind of choose one at random. Here's one, Halloween 09, and Beautometry always gets these in every year, and I bought a bunch from them. So let's see how this goes. Okay, I'm going to grab one of my hard scrapers because we're doing a negative space stamp, and I'm going to put plenty of polish in the well here and see how that goes. How's everybody doing on Friday? If something occurs to you that you want to see, please do let me know. Oh, yes, yes, very much a stamping polish. Very good. All right, let's see how that did. So we've got the stars sort of shining through. This probably would have worked better with like a gold polish or a white. So let me try it with the silver. I'm going to do this stamp over here. And again, I'm working on Halloween Collection 09. I need plenty of acetone for red. Do you also find that you get red all over when you stamp with it? I'm just curious if you feel like commenting to let me know. I get it everywhere. I tend to wear, that's what I save my latex gloves for. So I can, because latex gloves, even though I'm kind of sensitive to them, they stand up to acetone in case that info is useful to you. They are the only ones that I have that stand up to acetone. All right, let's try. I said I would do this, but I think I might actually do the witch's face on the silver because I really like this witch. Isn't that cute? And again, I do like the negative space stamp. And I'm going to grab a hard scraper again. And I'm going to stamp, hopefully in the viewfinder. Oh, how cool is that stamp? I love this. This is great. So, and if you're wondering about my nail stands, I use the small hooks that are 3M Command Strips brand. And I like them because they're super stable, and I have a heavy hand when I stamp sometimes. So what else should I do today, huh? I guess I should probably show you some more MoYou London plates that I have. This is literally just my MoYou pile by my workstation, so I don't actually know what's here. I have, oh, here's a kaleidoscope collection. This is really pretty. And these are negative space as well. I guess we kind of have a theme today. And here's the Minions collection, number 2. I think I'll use this. This is a Mexico collection, number 10. I really like this. So I'm going to show you how to isolate an image. We're just going to take the star so that I can show you more than one thing. I do like this color, but I wouldn't define it as a lipstick red personally because I use a true cherry red for my lipstick when I have lipstick that is red. All right, let's see. Okay, so let me show you what I do. Uh-oh. I clearly hit something wrong. Okay, so I'm going to grab my magic tape, and before I'm stamping, if I'm going to work, I just take my tape and I sort of pre-cut about 10 little pieces of tape and put them on the table. And we're gonna take just the bits, and then I use the corners a lot more than I use anything else. And I'm just removing these little dots very carefully, and I've got my star. So really, anything that's on a plate that you have, you can isolate it. Sometimes what I'll do is I'll stamp an image twice on 2 different stampers, and I'll take, let's say I take the star off on one of them, and I use only the star on another stamper, so that I can have the star a different color, or a different finish, or a different look. So we're going to do that right now, so that you know what I'm talking about. Don't tell, Reza, show. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So the first thing I'm going to do, I guess we're going to do gray, because that's what I've got left. So I'm going to take this stamp. I'm going to scrape just once. Eeps, eeps. You got to work quick. if you're a newer stamper, take the speed that you kind of, oh, no, I did this wrong. This is why I shouldn't talk while I do things all the time. Even though I'm making a video, there are mistakes I make. All right, let's do this again. I told you several times this week, I keep all the bloopers in. All right. So here, all I'm going to do is, I hope you're doing okay, Therese. Thank you for your comment. All right, come on. It's actually kind of good that it's misbehaving on me so that you can see what it's like. All right, so just, I'm using another corner here, just going very carefully, and I've done it. I have everything from the star removed. So, we're pretending, though, that I stamped this in a different color, though. And I feel like it's not a very good thing to pretend. So I'm going to do the star in a different color. Let's see what I've got. Let's do orange. Nope. I don't like that. Let's use this. Oh, that's very smart, Maria. You're very right. That the corner of the scraper is good. I always forget to clean mine, unless it's on the edge. I do remember to do this, but I don't remember to do anything else. That would maybe help me remember if I got them really, really covered in paper. Okay, so now I'm just trying to grab this star. So again, just a little dab will do ya. Scrape once, and I am a roller as far as my technique goes. So I'm going to grab everything that is not the star with the tape, and I made a Halloween mani using the MoYou London plates while I couldn't sleep last night. And here's the purple one. There, now we can do this thing that I'm showing you how to do. So I need to remember to show you my mani before I go, so you can tell me what you think of it. I had meant to do like a Victorian, really kind of a vintagey looking mani, and it turned out a little different than that. But I still kind of like it. I like the technique that I used in the mani. I'm just going to keep talking about this imaginary mani that you haven't seen. The sticky base coat that I use is from Nevermind Apothecary. This is called Clingy. I really like this one. The only sticky base coats I've used are Orally and Opie, I think, and Maniology and Nevermind. And so far, the one that I like best is Nevermind. I put way too much sticky base coat on, so we're going to have to wait a moment for that to kind of dry. Hopefully, I am going to zoom in because we need some zooming in, but hopefully it won't screw up because Facebook Live has been mean to me when I zoom in sometimes. There we go. We're going to get these out of the way. We're going to kind of look at this guy. So now that I've given it a few seconds, the way that I center is I go to the very bottom of the nail with my lines, and I make sure they're perpendicular or parallel or whatever, and I just move it up. And I still had way too much sticky base coat on. Here's a good example. This is what happens if you use too much sticky base coat and you don't let it dry. I'm going to grab one of my, I have regular cotton swabs, and then I have special lint-free swabs that I use when I screw up my stamping. And those look like this. They're kind of perforated. They're made of a totally different material. It does not feel like cotton. And I'm just going to put a little bit of acetone on there and gently remove my stamping. And we're going to ignore if I remove some of the polish today. Red is kind of hard to do because red does stain a bit. This has turned into a big old thing, hasn't it? All right. I bored a couple of you, I'm sorry. Anyway, I'm going to let that dry a moment while I pick it up again, because I got to do all of this all over again. Let us grab. Where did I put the polish? Does anybody see where I put the polish? Okay. This is funny, except it's not. Okay, I put it under my desk. Wow. Thank you, Therese. That was craziness. That was so crazy. Okay, so we're going to stamp this again because we try again if we screw it up, right? I'm not going to re-stamp it. I know that there's a little break in the stamping there, but I'm just showing you how to do a thing. I'm going to take it off. Now, when I'm working in a very small space, sometimes I will grab, oh my God, I have them tied together. So this may not be quick enough because the dotting tools only work when it's kind of wet. But if I've got a really small place that I'm trying to fit removal into, or isolating an image is what I call it, then I will use a dotting tool. But you have to be quick with the dotting tool. All right. I always clean my plates before I put them aside. And I have used my dotting tool. This is a very Reza or ADD hack. Like, I never find all my dotting tools, so I always rubber band them together. Not bandage. I always rubber band them together. So, we're going to do this thing now. I'm going to use a very, very small amount of sticky base coat because I have learned my lesson without having to write it 100 times on a chalkboard. I've made these mistakes before. I know my consequences well. Okay. See, just the red gets everywhere. It's very true. My favorite, very favorite, I did need a red like this. My favorite red is probably Hit the Bottles Vermilion to 1, which is one that Beautometry carries. Let's take a risk. So for the sticky base coat, I use Clingy by Nevermind Polish. And I got most of a stamp. I did not get great pickup on this one. So we're going to have a bit of a discrepancy. But I'm just kind of showing you how to do a thing right now. So I'll put a link, Maria, I'll put a link to the sticky base coat I buy. Or actually, Nevermind gave me this particular one. But I mean, I love it, and I do buy it. I have bought one. It's my favorite. So I am going to wait for a second because we did learn the hard way what happens if you don't wait for it to dry. But I'm going to do my purple star. Now, if you were really being fancy about isolating colors and images, then you could color in your star with a reverse stamp. But that's not necessary. Can I use, I don't know if I can use the viewfinder to place it down. Probably not, but I can do it on screen for you and hope that I do it well. And voila! So you can get different colors on different parts of the stamp. And it's really not a pain in the butt. It's really actually pretty simple. So I'm going to use my regular old quick dry top coat. This one's called Swift. This is also a Nevermind one. The purple that I used is Be a Purple Kiss. If you could see it, that would be great. There you go. I really am very much liking the Be Loves Plates stamping polishes that Beautometry has now. I think it's been about a year now because I did open a couple of Beautometry, of Be Loves Plates things on in the last Countdown to Halloween box. Alrighty, so we have isolating color on a stamp as our little topic for today. I hope you enjoyed. I did use the truffle, the Shea Butter Soft Emollient Truffle from yesterday's video. I did use the truffle and it was awesome. So do keep an eye out for that YouTube video to hit my channel, because I will be including the tip, the part of the video that I just recorded this morning where I use the soak and I get to smell it and it kind of fizzes around in the water. It's really very cool. So I have included that with the video from yesterday afternoon in the YouTube video that I'm releasing today. So anyway, I will see everybody tomorrow with day number 11. Can't wait to find out what that one's going to be. And thank you for joining me. Again, that color was Classic Lipstick by MoYou London. Thank you very much. See you later, guys. Bye.